Hello everyone, GK here. Like most of you, I am psyched for Mario Party Superstars. And I know I'm yet again late to the party, but I still wanted to share my thoughts, as well as analyze, speculate, or hope what could be in the full release. First, I want to address that given Superstars is a standalone game, a lot of people expressed frustration that this was not DLC for Super Mario Party. Especially with the online update that Super did get, it caused a lot of people to buy the game anticipating further support, which is now apparent we are not going to get. To Nintendo's credit, I will give them that the meta for Super is considerably different than the older ones, and it would be pretty jarring to just add the old maps into Super. Though, if I may criticize Nintendo, it would have been a more genuine move to announce Superstars at E3, then add online to Super Mario Party to keep people in the Mario Party mood until Superstars came out, and to not come off like you're conning people into buying old irrelevant games. But let's move on, as I don't want to get too hung up on Super Mario Party, as I may consider doing a full video on that one in the future if there's enough interest. Now, first and foremost, before I say anything positive about Superstars, Nintendo must support this game post-launch. The least they can do is add another pack of boards and maybe some more minigames. Despite that variable, from what we've seen in the launch trailer and the Treehouse presentation, this seems like a genuine return to form for the old-style Mario Party, without any goofy gimmicks to try to make it stand out too much. Having 100 minigames at launch is a great start for sure, and as a lot of people pointed out, they seem to have heard the criticisms from Mario Party Top 100 and actually implemented that idea correctly this time. Of the 60 or so minigames we've seen, they all seem like very solid picks, with the exception of Roll Call. I'm not sure how they can make that one any good. Though I do have hope, since some of the unbalanced games we have seen that was from the past looks like they got tweaked and might actually be good this time. There's going to be 5 N64 boards on launch. A bit low, but this will be excusable if, and only if, they add more down the road. So far, only 3 are known, one from each of the first 3 Mario parties. We've seen gameplay from Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland, with Woody Woods on the official artwork. As for the other 2, there is a lot of good options, but here is my prediction. Most likely, the 2 boards are going to be from 2 different games in the series, so that's going to narrow down what's going to be added. As much as I love Rainbow Castle, I don't think it'll be one of the 2, as it makes the most sense to me to have only one board with a fixed star location, which would be Peach's Birthday Cake. I believe one strong contender would be Waluigi's Island. They would probably add one board with some stronger gimmicks, and there's a lot going on in this one. The other, I believe, will be a Bowser-themed board that will probably need to be unlocked. And between Mario Party 1's Magma Mountain or Mario Party 2's Bowser Land, I think Bowser Land is the more likely choice. For one, it will be a great opportunity to feature Bowser Jr. prominently on this board, whom I believe will not be playable this time around. The Bowser Parade gimmick will be something to separate how this board plays compared to the others, as you'll have to be on the defensive and keep track of the turn count. Plus, with the reintroduction of banks, the inverted banks of the original Bowser's Land can also make a return, which, if you recall, is opposite to how banks normally work. On this board, you gain 5 coins every time you pass the bank, but landing on it will force the player to pay the total loan that has been accrued, with the possibility of losing a star if you don't have any coins. In terms of what we can see from the game's meta, it looks like it truly emulates the older style without messing with it too much. It seems like the coin economy is going to be corrected from Super. Stars are back to being 20 coins, stealing a star is back at 50, and items are generally more appropriately priced, although we'll talk more about that in a bit. One thing I am not a fan of, though, is the return of pity coins for getting 2nd or 3rd in minigames. Dueling is back, which is great. However, from the Treehouse footage we have, it's hard to determine if we can duel for stars. The player who initiated the duel did not have any stars themselves, but they had more than enough coins to front for the other player's star. There are three possibilities I can think of for this. First, Dueling for Stars was simply not enabled in the builds they were playing, or Dueling for Stars will no longer be an option, so it's only for coins now, which would be lame. Finally, there is the possibility that you can only put up a star when Dueling for Stars, which would be pretty intense. Battle games are also back, and this time all the games are pooled from the normal 4-player games, which is fine as I will add variety when battle games do come around. My main concern with them though is that the stakes seem low for what a battle game should be. The games we saw had the highest coin weight share of 20. Again, it could have been the builds they were playing, or perhaps 30 and 50 coin battle games are just more rare. If 20 truly is the highest for a battle minigame, then that will be incredibly lame. Quick side note here, I really hope battle games do not count towards the minigame bonus star. The items we've seen look very close to what was in Mario Party 3 in terms of function. However, their pricing is on the lower end in my opinion, although their pricing may not be set in stone, cause again, the build we've seen may be different from the final release. It's also hard to say if the pricing of these items are fixed, or if they will include a comeback mechanic, and make certain items cheaper or better items appear more frequently for players who are doing worse. However, if their build is truly the intended final product, then we see the player in first getting really low prices and really good items, meaning there will probably be no comeback mechanics. Whether or not that's a good or bad thing is really a matter of opinion. Let me know what you think about that. Plunder chests are also back, and hopefully they will be common enough to combat the strategy of just buying up a ton of golden pipes. Chance time is back, and I have no complaints about it. Looks extremely difficult to time, although possible for at least the first die. And the options look legitimately game-changing, with the standard, star swap, coin swap, etc. On a side note, I like how both the left and right character portraits are the same, a possible nod to Mario Party 1's chance time. We got a small sneak peek of the bonus stars, and this has me a bit worried. For one, we saw the end of a 20-turn game with only 2 bonus stars. Seems like that is something they brought back from Super, and I am not a fan of it. Also, the 2 bonus stars we did see were Shopping and Slowpoke. This opens the possibility that the bonus star pool might be overinflated like it was in Super. Personally, I hate having so many different bonus star types, as with a more narrow pool, players can form a more coherent strategy to work towards certain ones. I really hope we have the option to disable certain bonus stars we do not like, as well as make it a flat 3 bonus stars no matter the turn count. Though I have my doubts Nintendo will let us customize the game in such a way, although they might surprise us, as it's been confirmed we can extend the game mid-game. I'm honestly surprised they would let us do that. Now I want to talk about some things I would like to see included, but I know most of these are gonna be a bit of a reach. With item bags confirmed to be featured, it would be cool if rare items make a return. I think the reverse mushroom would make for a great rare item. I have a tiny sliver of hope this might be within the realm of possibility, because on the board Woody Woods, we can see the evil tree, and he used to make players roll in reverse. If that function still exists, then it would make sense for the reverse mushroom to also be included, though realistically probably not, and the evil tree will more than likely just apply a curse effect on your roll instead of making you go backwards. Game Guy from Mario Party 3 was a really cool feature, but he is nowhere to be seen within Superstars, and in all likelihood will not be included. But if not as a space, then maybe as a rare item, like the Lucky Charm from 3 could make for a reasonable reappearance. Bowser spaces are back, but we do not see anyone land on it. I think Bowser minigames from Mario Party 1, or reverse minigames from Mario Parties 9 and 10 would make for a cool addition. Anyway, those were my analysis, hopes, and speculations for Mario Party Superstars. Please let me know down below what your hopes and speculations are for Superstars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch, where I play Mario Party frequently. If you can't wait for Superstars and you want to play the older style Mario parties online, then join my Discord or the NetPlay Discord in the description down below, and hopefully we can set you up with some games. In celebration of the announcement of Superstars, this coming Saturday on June 26th, I'll be hosting another chat interactive Mario Party game. The video of how that works should be showing up on screen right now. And you all have a good one.